This is for Andrew Kolvet's wife. Was you on the plane on September 10th? Did you see Erika at the tarmac? Did your husband fall into her arms?
Caitlin, Andrew's wife, just stepped in and flipped everything upside down by calling out Erika Kirk for allegedly targeting her. And this didn't come out of nowhere, not even close. This hit right after people were already whispering that Erika might have had some kind of connection with Andrew. And now it's starting to look way messier than anyone expected. First, people were already side-eyeing that whole situation with J.D. Vance. Yeah, that moment everyone keeps replaying, the hug that didn't sit right with a lot of viewers. And now suddenly Andrew's name is being dragged into the mix too. Like, how did it even get here this fast? It's stacking up, and people are connecting dots whether they are real or not. Now here's where it gets even louder. There are rumors flying that Caitlin has already filed for divorce, and a lot of eyes are turning straight toward Erika as the reason behind it all. Nobody expected this to escalate like this, but it's spiraling quickly, and people are locked in, watching every move.
I think I need to tell Erika that.
Yeah.
Erika is very shrewd.
Before all this chaos, Caitlin and Andrew had a long history together. We're talking years, reportedly married since 2013, which puts them at over a decade. From the outside, everything looked stable, calm, nothing out of place at all. But now, people are rethinking everything they thought they knew. And Caitlin isn't just the wife either, not even close. She built her own lane as a professional wedding coordinator and runs Laugher Weddings, a luxury event planning business based in Santa Barbara. She's been doing her own thing, building her name, not just standing in someone else's shadow. And that's why this situation is hitting even harder. And the reason this whole story is blowing up again comes from earlier claims that never really died down. At one point, Candace Owens jumped in and suggested there was some kind of calculated romantic situation involving Andrew and Erika. And instantly, people started digging into everything. That so-called tarmac hug kept getting replayed, analyzed, slowed down. People were obsessed with it. Then came the travel timelines, and some folks were saying things just didn't add up the way they should. It created this feeling like something was happening behind closed doors, something nobody was fully saying out loud, but not everyone was buying it.
Erika is uniquely, even in the midst of that tragedy, is uniquely able to navigate that, even just conceptually and emotionally, something I've talked to.
Jessica Reed Krause pushed back and pointed to flight records that supposedly showed Andrew and Caitlin traveling together during those same questioned dates. So right away, the story split into two sides. One group convinced something went down, and another saying it doesn't hold up at all. One side is convinced something shady really went down, while the other is saying people are stretching things way too far and reading into every little detail. It's literally split right down the middle, and nobody is backing off their position. Then another detail dropped, and this one had people zooming in even harder. In January 2025, Andrew and Caitlin reportedly moved their Santa Barbara home into a hidden family trust. Now sure, some people brushed it off like that's just smart financial planning, nothing unusual there. But others immediately paused. Like, hold on, why now though? That timing didn't sit right with everyone, and that's when the speculation really started heating up. People began suggesting this could have been about protecting assets or quietly preparing for something bigger behind the scenes. And once that idea got out, it spread fast because suddenly everything started looking a little more calculated than before. Now this is where the spotlight swings hard back onto Erika Kirk because online chatter has been non-stop. A lot of people are saying that if any of these rumors turned out to be true, they honestly wouldn't even be shocked at this point. That's how much doubt is floating around right now. Ever since Charlie's passing, people have been analyzing how she presents herself publicly, and not everyone is convinced. Some are saying her behavior doesn't match what they personally expect from someone grieving, and that alone has turned into a massive debate online. Others are pushing back hard, saying you can't judge grief like that, everyone handles it differently. But still, the conversation isn't slowing down. On top of that, there's been talk about her past relationships too. Some claims suggest she wasn't fully open about her dating history before Charlie.
I was here for 5 years. I never dated here because I saw vicariously through my roommate how terrible it was.
The story people keep repeating is that she once acted like she had never dated anyone before him. But then others say they found information pointing to previous relationships. So now people are questioning everything, trying to piece together what's real and what's not. And when you stack all of that together, you start to see why some are saying if she ever got caught up in another situation, she might try to explain her way through it. That idea alone has people watching her every move even closer. Then things got even more intense when travel claims started circulating. Investigative journalist George Webb said he came across information suggesting Erika may have flown with Andrew shortly before Charlie's death. And once that dropped, people went full detective mode, breaking down timelines, flight logs, locations, everything. According to what was shared, on the morning of Charlie's funeral, he and Erika reportedly flew into Utah separately. And that detail alone raised eyebrows because some people feel like a married couple wouldn't usually travel like that unless something wasn't right. Charlie reportedly went on to meet with people connected to the Savory group, while Erika's plane allegedly kept moving and landed in Santa Barbara. And that's where things start getting really intense, because the claims don't just stop there. According to what's been circulating, that same plane supposedly picked up Andrew afterward and then made its way back to Provo, landing just minutes after Charlie was shot. That timing felt way too precise for people to ignore. It instantly made a lot of viewers pause and think, wait, how does that even line up like that?
Erika Kirk is a lie, a sham. Their marriage, fake, of course. Her entire marriage to Charlie Kirk was just leading up to her being First Lady.
Erika Kirk is a lie, a sham, according to some of the voices circulating online, with claims suggesting that her entire marriage to Charlie was part of a much bigger plan. The idea being pushed is that everything was leading up to something far more calculated, something that people are now trying to piece together in hindsight. The exactness of some of these claims is what really pulled people deeper into the story and kept them locked in, trying to make sense of it all. Then it got even more layered with mentions of dispatch recordings. These reports talked about a team leaving the University of Utah campus and heading toward a helicopter area near the scene. George Webb suggested this group might have been connected somehow, and once that idea hit the internet, people started putting pieces together fast. Now you've got entire threads breaking down movements, timing, routes, everything. The idea that Erika Kirk and Andrew could have been moving around at the same time like that has become a huge talking point, especially for those who already felt like parts of this story just weren't adding up in the first place. And it didn't stop there, not even close. More claims started coming out from people who say they were close to that inner circle. Some of them alleged that Erika may have had connections with others in that space while also speaking negatively about her husband in private. Those statements haven't been confirmed, but they've definitely added fuel to the conversation. There's also another claim that's been getting attention, that Charlie may have removed Erika from his will shortly before his death. And once that idea got out, people immediately started linking it to possible relationship issues behind the scenes. Some are even suggesting it could point to concerns about loyalty. But again, there's no official confirmation backing that up. Still, it's one of those details that just won't go away. Every time this situation comes up, that point gets dragged right back into the spotlight, and people keep circling it like it means something bigger. Then there's the financial angle, and this is where things start getting even more intense.
Erika is uniquely, even in the midst of that tragedy, is uniquely able to navigate that, even just conceptually and emotionally, something I've talked to her about. And it's powerful even hearing her as she's working these pieces out.
People have also been talking about a large life insurance policy, pointing out that the timing of certain changes and payments felt strange to them. Now, nothing has been proven, but that hasn't stopped the speculation from spreading fast. Once money gets involved, people start asking way more questions, and the theories only get louder. And of course, the internet didn't stop there. People started zooming in on the smallest details, the kind most wouldn't even notice. Some have pointed out that Erika Kirk and Andrew seem to mirror Charlie during public appearances, how they talk, how they move, even their overall presence. That could mean absolutely nothing, but for people already watching closely, it just adds another layer that keeps them hooked. Then Andrew's own words started getting replayed. In interviews, he described Erika as very smart and very strategic, even praising how she handles complicated situations. For some viewers, that didn't feel like basic professional respect, and that's exactly where more speculation started creeping in. One comment that really took off said that the way they look at each other and interact seems to align with what some people already suspect, especially when combined with how Erika has been perceived during her grieving process. That line spread quickly because it echoed what a lot of people were already thinking. Another viral comment pushed things even further, suggesting that circumstances around loss and relationships can raise difficult questions for observers. That kind of statement gained traction quickly, even though it reflects personal opinions rather than verified facts. There were also accusations about how Erika responded publicly after Charlie's death, but again, these are serious claims coming from online reactions, not confirmed information. And then the conversation escalated even more, with some comments going as far as questioning her relationships within certain circles. At this point, the discussion has moved far beyond simple curiosity and into full-scale speculation, with people continuing to debate, analyze, and argue over what they believe is really going on behind the scenes.
need to tell Erika that.
Yeah.
Erika is very shrewd. Tell Erika that.
Yeah.
Erika is...
No, she's really, I love my mama.
Yeah.
She needs everything.
It's just really cool.
At that point, you can see just how far this conversation has gone. It's no longer about one situation. People are questioning everything all at once. And now, on top of all that noise, Caitlyn is allegedly saying Erika has been targeting her directly, which just takes this entire situation to another level completely. What makes this even more wild is that not long ago, Erika Kirk was the one calling out conspiracies, telling people to stop, and saying the speculation felt like it was targeting her directly. And now look at how the situation has flipped. People are pointing out the irony, saying it hits different when the same kind of attention is now coming back around. And because of everything that's been surfacing, more and more people are saying they wouldn't be surprised if Caitlyn actually follows through with a divorce. The rumors are already out there, and the conversation just keeps building, with no signs of slowing down anytime soon.
Erika Kirk, welcome.
Thank you. Thanks. It's surreal to actually be sitting because last time I was standing, but
Yeah.
just to sit, it's a little more emotional.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you are rightly at the head of the table, and we're just so honored to have you here. I know that you have been, to say that your life has been a whirlwind would be the understatement of the century, and to make time for Charlie's audience and to speak to them, I know that they can't wait to hear from you, and just to see you in this room probably means a lot to them. And you've been up against so much, and you've been doing an incredible job.
And the way things keep unfolding is making it feel more real with every new detail that drops. For a relationship that's lasted over a decade, that kind of shift wouldn't just be big, it would shake the entire narrative people thought they understood. If that happens, it's going to open the door to even more questions. People are already trying to piece things together, but right now it still feels like parts of the story are missing. There are gaps, there are overlaps, and depending on who you listen to, the story changes completely. That's exactly why people can't look away, because it still doesn't fully make sense. And let's be real, at this point, everyone is watching closely. People are waiting to see if anyone involved finally speaks out and clears things up. Others are expecting more leaks, more claims, maybe even something that completely shifts how this whole situation is being viewed. Because right now there's a lot of noise, a lot of opinions, and a lot of questions, but still no clear answers. So what do you think is really going on here? Drop your take in the comments, because this one has people split. And if you made it this far, make sure to like, subscribe, and share this video so more people can jump into the conversation. Stay locked in, I'll catch you in the next one.